by the hopes we had, thinking we could make it fair. Another chance to change this. Holding on to what we find. We don't wanna lose this fight. You, me, and gravity. Brave enough to give it all, knowing that the fate will fall. You, me, and gravity. You, me, and gravity. You, me, and gravity. You, me, and gravity. You, me, and gravity.
Yo, what's up? Got an open hangout here. I watched some videos in the meantime. This one video that I think is pretty interesting, and I've wanted to repeat it on Hangouts when I'm on YouTube, but I can't remember the shit. I can't remember the gist of this. Well, I remember it, but I can't repeat it because it's like fucking complicated. So I'm gonna watch this shit again. I really like this. This idea from Alan Watts concerning epistemology, faith, belief, and what truth are. And so yeah, I'm gonna play this video. I think this shit's pretty cool.
But there is this strange persistence of insisting that our group is the best group. And I feel that there is in this something peculiarly irreligious, and furthermore it exhibits a very strange lack of faith. Because I believe that there is a strong distinction between faith on the one hand and belief on the other.
Okay, this volume's really low, so I'm gonna start this over again with higher volume.
But there is this strange persistence of insisting that our group is the best group. And I feel that there is in this something peculiarly irreligious, and furthermore it exhibits a very strange lack of faith.
I think that's a really interesting point he makes there about how the group that thinks they are correct, insisting they are correct, and insisting other people agree with them, is a lack. It exhibits a lack of faith in their own belief. If you truly believe what you're saying, you wouldn't care what other people think, because you know what the truth is, and other people will eventually figure it out if they don't know it already.
Because I believe that there is a strong distinction between faith on the one hand and belief on the other. And belief, stated, say, in the Creed, is a fervent hope that the universe will turn out to be thus and so. And in this sense, therefore, belief precludes the possibility of faith, because faith is openness to truth, to reality, whatever it may turn out to be. I want to know the truth. That is the attitude of faith. And therefore, to use ideas about the universe and about God as something to hang on to, in the spirit of Rock of Ages cleft for me, and there's something very rigid about a rock. And we are finding our rock getting rather worn out in an age where it becomes more and more obvious that our world is a floating world. It's a world floating in space where all positions are relative and any point may be regarded as the center. A world which doesn't float on anything, and therefore the religious attitude appropriate to our time is not one of clinging to rocks, but of learning to swim. And you know that if you get in the water and you've nothing to hold on to, and you try to behave as you would on dry land, you will drown. But if, on the other hand, you trust yourself to the water and let go, you will float. And this is exactly the situation of faith. The Christian proverb is that man's extremity is God's opportunity. And so people, in other words, have to get desperate. Imagine the idea that the moment you were born, you were kicked off the edge of a precipice.
I think what Alan Watts is saying here is very interesting. Shit, I actually need to go back and listen to this again. But I like this idea that if you believe things, then you want them to be a certain way that creates a bias, right? But if you have faith is this epistemology where you accept things for the way they are. And shit. I'm too fucked up to be talking about this shit. Faith is the superior epistemology because I think there is a strength in trusting in the universe and letting go and stop trying to force things to be the way you want them to be and accepting them the way they are. It helps you be more unbiased and see truth.
And you're falling. As you fell, a great lump of rock came with you and is traveling alongside you. And you're clinging to it for dear life. And thinking, gee, I've got to hold on to this, you see? Well, it doesn't do a thing for you. And it's only making you anxious. And it's only when you understand that it doesn't do a thing for you that you let go and relax. So everybody's in this situation. We're all completely insecure. We're all headed straight for death as if we had been condemned by a judge. And yet here we are all clinging on to things. And we have all sorts of alibis for doing this. We say, well, I have responsibilities for my dependents and I've got to cling on. But all you're doing is you're teaching your dependents to cling the same way as you are. And making them miserable by learning to go on surviving compulsively. So the thing is, same way if you're caught in a torrent.
So I think there's some good points here that I think a lot of modern day societies causes a lot of anxiety, and it's by design that we can't trust each other, and it's hard to trust in the system. But I think now more than ever, we need to just start trusting each other, because they want us to not trust each other. This is what they did when they infiltrated the Black Panthers, for instance. They let the Black Panthers were forming a resistance, apparently, that wasn't controlled, to the current oligarchy that's always existed, the hierarchy or whatever. And anytime a group forms against them, they will infiltrate it, and they purposely let the group know it's infiltrated so the members of the group can't trust each other. And we have this going on in our society as a whole right now. And I think now more than ever, we need faith, and that we need to just have trust in each other until, you have absolute proof that you can't trust someone else. Because there's a lot of paranoia and anxiety. I'm guilty of this. And I really think this, what Alan Watts is saying here is true, that we just need to have faith sometimes in the universe that things are going to work out, and to trust other people. But I think there's a strength in this.
And you try to get out of it by swimming against it. You'll just wear yourself out and you're still carried along with it. So the sensible thing to do is to turn around and swim with it. And if you want to get out of it, swim towards the edge. But go with it. Same way when you're sailing. Always keep the wind in your sails. If you want to go against the wind, tack. But use the wind. So it's this way, we're all in this great stream of change, which we call life. We are the stream. If you imagine you're separate from it and you're being carried along by it as if you were a cork, that's a delusion. You're a wave of the stream itself. So get with it.
I don't know, man. I think that's a really important message that we need to hear today. I kind of want to listen to that again. I hope you guys don't mind, but I really dig this 4-minute, 22-second lecture here, message from Alan Watts.
But there is this strange persistence of insisting that our group is the best group. And I feel that there is in this something peculiarly irreligious, and furthermore it exhibits a very strange lack of faith. Because I believe that there is a strong distinction between faith on the one hand and belief on the other. And belief, stated, say, in the Creed, is a fervent hope that the universe will turn out to be thus and so. And in this sense, therefore, belief precludes the possibility of faith, because faith is openness to truth, to reality, whatever it may turn out to be. I want to know the truth. That is the attitude of faith. And therefore, to use ideas about the universe and about God as something to hang on to, in the spirit of Rock of Ages cleft for me, and there's something very rigid about a rock. And we are finding our rock getting rather worn out in an age where it becomes more and more obvious that our world is a floating world. It's a world floating in space, where all positions are relative and any point may be regarded as the center. A world which doesn't float on anything, and therefore the religious attitude appropriate to our time is not one of clinging to rocks, but of learning to swim. And you know that if you get in the water and you've nothing to hold on to, and you try to behave as you would on dry land, you will drown. But if, on the other hand, you trust yourself to the water and let go, you will float. And this is exactly the situation of faith.
The Christian proverb is that man's extremity is God's opportunity. And so people, in other words, have to get desperate. Imagine the idea that the moment you were born, you were kicked off the edge of a precipice, and you're falling. As you fell, a great lump of rock came with you, and is traveling alongside you. And you're clinging to it for dear life, and thinking, gee, I've got to hold on to this, you see? Well, it doesn't do a thing for you. And it's only making you anxious. And it's only when you understand that it doesn't do a thing for you that you let go and relax. So everybody's in this situation. We're all completely insecure. We're all headed straight for death as if we had been condemned by a judge. And yet here we are all clinging on to things. And we have all sorts of alibis for doing this. We say, well, I have responsibilities for my dependents and I've got to cling on. But all you're doing is you're teaching your dependents to cling in the same way as you are. And making them miserable by learning to go on surviving compulsively. So the thing is, same way, if you're caught in a torrent and you try to get out of it by swimming against it, you'll just wear yourself out and you're still carried along with it. So the sensible thing to do is to turn around and swim with it. And if you want to get out of it, swim towards the edge. But go with it. Same way when you're sailing. Always keep the wind in your sails. If you want to go against the wind, tack. But use the wind. So it's this way, you know. We're all in this great stream of change, which we call life. We are the stream. If you imagine you're separate from it and you're being carried along by it as if you were a cork, that's a delusion. You're a wave of the stream itself. So get with it.
Things look pretty messed up right now. Humankind is in this battle with technology, and it seems like we're losing, and everything we know that is human is going to be destroyed, and we're going to be microchipped and genetically altered. But I think we need to have faith in the universe, and that hopefully their future, these people in power, these technocrats, are not going to succeed, and that humankind will keep going on. But I think we need to stop resisting and thinking we're going to change things for the better. We need to go with the flow. We need to go to the fanatical middle. They're pushing our country. They're dividing our country. We're more divided now. In the 60s, during the Cold War, Democrats and Republicans didn't have all this animosity towards each other. They were focused on this enemy in Russia. And they're purposely dividing us right now. They're dividing the country in every way they can. And we just need to stop and trust this and realize we're all humans. Just because someone disagrees with you, if what you believe is really true, don't worry about what other people think. But at the same time, you know, we need to have faith and go with the flow of the system. I guess we need to tact, right? So you can't just completely resist the system. You have to tact. You have to go with the system, and we have to guide the system in a way that's going to be good for us. And we have to realize that through these modern methods of technology and propaganda, that all these groups that we think are going to help fight for what's right and change the system and make it beneficial for the lower class and fight against the upper class. It's all bullshit. It's all coming from the upper class, and they're manipulating our rebellious tendencies to go in a direction that they want. So we need to be smart about this, all right? We need to trust each other. We need to have faith in the system. We need to go against what their agenda is. I think steer towards the middle, resist changes, because the changes are all going to be coming from the top, and they're going to be against the lower classes. Resist what the changes are, and we need to keep the human what it means to be human going, because we're in a battle here versus technology. This is a real thing, unfortunately. What's up, Michael Jordan? Alright, so here we got Jacques Ellul talking about brainwashing. I've never watched this video, and we're gonna watch it now.
La télévision a une séduction absolument incroyable. On voit la réalité et en plus on a, dans bien des cas, l'immédiateté. Alors, ce qui n'avait jamais existé jusqu'ici, c'est-à-dire que le téléspectateur ne peut absolument pas avoir l'impression d'être disons, propagandé, parce que autant dans le journal on pouvait se méfier, on en venait à se méfier de plus en plus de ce que le journaliste avait retravaillé, etc. La télévision, vous êtes au milieu du fait. Alors, il n'y a pas de discussion. Quand on devenait chrétien, ou quand on devenait communiste, ou quand on devenait hitlérien, même si...
Okay, I thought that was an interesting point. He's talking about the immersion, and this guy was around in the 60s and 70s, so TV was the big thing then. But think about the immersion with these online communities and YouTube and interactive entertainment. YouTube is propaganda to the next level. You can sit in an echo chamber with people that say things that are false. It's really a good technique. I mean, I, for one, was thinking that there might be something to the flat earth because there were so many people sitting in these flat earth echo chambers saying the earth was flat, which I knew rationally in my head that was just ridiculous, right? But combined with my paranoia, because I have a conspiratorial mindset, I know about the scientific dictatorship. I know Orwell talked about, they could lie to us about the shape of the earth. It's like crazy. So it is, yeah. He's talking about the immersion of television. Well, the immersion of television is multiplied, I think, when you take that to the internet and YouTube and how interactive it is. That's immersion right there. So it gets you more involved in the propaganda, and you become a flat earther or whatever thing you're into.
Quand on devenait chrétien, ou quand on devenait communiste, ou quand on devenait hitlérien, même si pouvait se dire c'est l'effet d'une propagande, on devenait quelque chose de différent. Tandis que maintenant, on n'a absolument pas le sentiment de devenir différent parce qu'on regarde la télévision. Nous avons.
Weird. There's no feeling of becoming different because one watches TV. I don't get what he means by that. Is he saying TV makes it so none of us are different? We'll see what some of the people in the chat are saying. Michael Jordan. Haha, I was on these bullshit flat earth groups. They thought I was you, and they banned me from talking in their chat, being very disrespectful to me. Bad. I was being nice to them. They're complete morons and don't want to smoke on Mike. They thought, Michael Jordan, they thought you were me. Feels bad. What's up, Jim? They really just seek friendship, to be honest. Yeah, I think a lot of the flat Earth is about just companionship. Yeah, a social flaw. Yeah, we have a herd mentality, so they definitely have a lot of science and behavioralists and stuff. They analyze animals actually, and then they notice similarities between animals and humans don't even realize this. But we have herd mentality, and they study our behavior, and they know how to take advantage of it pretty well. And then using YouTube and television and all this mainstream media, they can really fuck with people pretty well at this point in time, make people believe anything. Poncho. Alright, I'll keep going on with this video here. Gay group. Yeah, there's a lot of latent homosexuality on this flat Earth community. I kind of blame the gay agenda in Hollywood. I don't know if that's part of the depopulation. Also, it helps with these the identity politics, social Marxism. Cultural Marxism. Anyways, let's keep going with this.
Précisément évoluer dans le sens d'un respect de l'humain, des droits de l'homme, etc. Ce qui est très bien, mais qui ne nous engage à rien. C'est un respect de l'humain en général, ce qui ne nous empêchera pas d'être très hostile à telle ou telle personne qui nous est étrangère. Une propagande de ce type.
I don't like how this is being edited. What the fuck? It's like he's not really making a point. It seems like it's cherry picking to make us come to some conclusion. I don't like the editing in this particular video. I like some of the videos this guy has put together on Jacques Ellul, though. Okay, propaganda of this sort doesn't succeed unless there are people who
S'il y a des gens qui peuvent canaliser
can channel
les sentiments individuels en représentant vraiment le modèle même de ce que l'on veut être.
of what they want to become.
La télévision permet une sorte de contrôle social qui est tel que l'existence d'un parti, si nous faisions allusion tout à l'heure à un leader charismatique, s'il apparaissait, il pourrait évidemment s'en servir. Mais c'est beaucoup moins important que cette espèce de contrôle social permanent. Je ne crois pas qu'une organisation soit fondamentale maintenant. Le regroupement n'est plus essentiel. Le regroupement, il est fait par l'appareil.
He said political collectives are created by the apparatus. Ain't that the truth? That's a pretty good troll. R1 with a 1K sub trolling. I can't believe R1 doesn't have 1K subs. I trolled him about that a while back when I hit 1K subs. I got lucky that I just made a viral. I didn't even do shit. I'm lazy as fuck on YouTube. I don't know why I have 1K subs. Actually, I have to thank Channel Q. Helped me hit 1K subs by sharing a viral video of mine. So I wouldn't have hit 1K subs without her help, but I pretty much uploaded a video that got really popular. It got 100,000 views, and then Channel Q shared it, and it got like 240,000 views now. So I think Twitwood helped share that video too. So I don't know, these women are on these message boards that can help share videos, I guess, but that's the only reason I got 1,000 subs. So most of my subs are not even from the Flat Earth community, because people in the Flat Earth community hate me and people in the Globe Earth community hate me, so I'm not getting subs from that shit. I get most of my views are from the videos I do about Hollywood propaganda and shit. which I don't do very many of because I don't really care about being popular on YouTube. I just kind of do my thing and have fun, and I don't really it's not a big deal to me, right? This is just for fun. And I hope no one gets really offended. You know, I'm a comedian. I like insult comedy.
Je suis extrêmement surpris lorsque on affirme constamment que l'homme moderne peut choisir, etc., alors qu'il ne sait plus utiliser les possibilités de liberté qu'il aurait encore. Donc je crois qu'effectivement nous baignons dans un climat qui fait que au fond, on acquiert une mentalité totalitaire. C'est exact. Ce qui tendrait à le confirmer dans notre époque, c'est de voir à quel point il y a un modèle de société et que le but de l'action dans le tiers-monde, c'est d'amener le tiers-monde à notre modèle de société. Je crois que...
Okay, so he's talking about how there's only one model of society that people think is correct, and that's an example of how we've become totalitarian, and people haven't realized it. That's interesting. It's actually dead on right there.
Quand on dit, bon, il faut que le tiers-monde se développe, il faut faire décoller le tiers-monde, etc., c'est le faire décoller vers quoi? C'est le faire décoller vers la société de type occidental. Dans la mesure où il s'agit d'une certaine modification du téléspectateur, c'est encore une propagande. Dans la mesure où ça n'a plus aucune commune mesure avec ce que l'on a appelé de cette façon au siècle dernier ou au début de ce siècle, non, ça n'est plus une propagande. C'est une sorte d'infusion, c'est une sorte de bain culturel permanent. Et c'est ce qui me paraît, moi, très saisissant et très profond dans cette propagande, c'est sa relation à la publicité. On distinguera de moins en moins ce qui est action, mettons, gouvernementale ou discours gouvernemental, et puis discours du publicitaire. Autrefois, c'était très clair. D'un côté, il y avait la politique, de l'autre, il y avait le commerce. Maintenant, c'est parfaitement imbriqué.
Imbricate? What the fuck does imbricate mean? Look that shit up. Arrange so they overlap like rift tiles. They all arranged overlapping. So government discord and advertisement. He's saying government discourse and advertisement discourse are now overlapping, and you can't tell the difference almost, right? Or no, I don't know, but okay, I added the last. Yeah, they're overlapping. Interesting. Right on. Yeah, and that's just gotten worse over time. Crazy. Dude, this guy said some pretty interesting shit. I need to keep learning more about him. I also want to learn more about Carl Jung. I never really learned much about Carl Jung. Man, you can't... my mic is not picking up for shit. God damn it. What? My mic level's high? God damn it. I have to be like right on my fucking mic. Plenty of fish. I haven't gone on a date in a long time. I'm not doing too well. It's alright though. I went to the bar tonight. and I saw my sister and an old friend from high school. I talked to him for a while, and yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just yeah, I'd probably just be single forever. But whatever, dude. I don't know. It's pretty hard to have a relationship because apparently it's weird to like want to know about how the world works and read and shit. So it's like hard for me to relate to people like because I'm interested in this fucking shit. And yeah, I don't know, man. The world's fucking crazy. Well, fuck. I don't really have much else. I guess I got some fucking videos. Oh, this is pretty funny. Is this... This is pretty funny.
We're not doing credit. You're gonna give me my fucking money back.
Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here. You need to watch him out.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
I'm sorry.
It is ma'am.
I can call the police if you'd like me to. You need to settle down.
You need to settle down and mind your business, okay?
Both of you guys?
Ma'am, once again, ma'am.
I said both of you.
No, you said sir. Once again, it's ma'am.
I actually said both of you guys. It was in general.
Right beforehand, you fucking said sir.
Sir? Okay.
Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you a fucking sir.
I apologize.
Motherfucker.
I apologize now.
Why can't these trannies act like
Because I'm
ladies?
going to call them and talk about how it's misgendered several times in this store.
I apologize for that.
I need your corporate number.
When's the last time a woman threatened to beat the fuck out of you? Hey, go! Let's take this outside, motherfucker. I've never had a woman say that to me.
Number now.
He doesn't even really look that much like a woman. He looks like a dude. He looks like a fucking hipster with long hair.
Get it for me now.
I'm going to ask you to calm down and stop cussing.
Give me your
Stop
corporate
hitting
number.
Mr. Improper.
Well, I'm going to ask you for the 5th time to stop calling me a man. Because quite clearly I am not.
And I apologize. I'm sorry for that, ma'am. I will get you that number. Is that okay?
Yes,
I'm
get it
just
for me
asking-
now.
I'm asking you to stop
Get it
cussing.
for me now. I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing.
Okay.
Give me the damn number now. Please. Ooh!
Ma'am, I apologize.
Ooh!
I apologize, ma'am. I will get you that number right now.
No, you're just gonna keep bumping your gums. You're just gonna keep bumping your gums and disrespecting trans people in this store, which I plan on telling the entire LGBTQ community. You're going to lose money over this.
You misgendered me. You misgendered me. When was misgendering a thing? I've never. The fuck. Oh, here. I think this is a clip from good old Timmy Os.
The garments around the neck.
It's fucking.
Oh wait, I probably can't play this. I can't play that clip. I can't play that clip. Shit. I don't know what the fuck we got. Pitler. The fuck, dude. What the hell is this? Threats against me? Oh, you removed it, motherfucker. Vegan Goy's removing all these videos where he makes a fool out of himself that I saved. What the hell? Watch some Karen B. Karen B is pretty dope, right?
Go, cause he didn't have a goal. 4 years later, he had to come back. He changed the name to Dr. Zach. Not to deceive you, you maniac, but to flat smack the bald Todd clack. Anybody who truly knows Zach knows he can never be a quack. But the freaking hacks keep conspiring behind his back. But he's always on track, even though they put him in an angle of attack. He'll attack back till you get the F back. Zach got the skills that you lack. You control, you can shill or affront. You can diss or abuse or refuse or disgrace. You can.
So, like, when you black out Karen B's face and her body, she's pretty hot. You want me to play the fucking, Bro Sanchez? I can't play the fuck. I can't play that, dude. You're trying to get me fucking. Oh, wait, what the hell is this? Oh, that's Ranty talking about me. I know how we'll fucking get back at the troll. Let's just do a whole hangout talking about this guy that obviously wants attention from us, but we're too fucking dumb to. We can't tell that. Fucking Jesus fucks. This fucking Bro Sanchez.
It's
The
sick.
garments around the neck.
It's fucking disgusting. People don't understand. I want y'all to wrap y'all head around this shit. Look at
I
me.
can't play
and
this.
I'm gonna pass the
Tim.
mic back to Masterpiece.
Tim's gonna get me.
Tim's mad.
Getting me to porn bomb
The
myself.
rich men that rule the world hate the woman. I don't know how much y'all know how much they hate you, women. They fucking hate you because they wish they were you. The rich, sick motherfuckers that rule this world, these rich gay men, wish that they can give birth. They wish they can have a baby, but they can't.
Preach!
They're gonna abort all of yours and give you C-sections and cut your stomach open and make
Amen.
the goddamn she-males and trannies look just amazing and try to bring up all type of surgery and all that shit to where you can't tell tranny from a real woman.
It
So
don't
guess
matter.
what they doing, women? They trying to make it to where you're not even motherfucking needed anymore. Because once they convince men that I don't want to have no babies, no way, I'm not having sex to create children. I'm having sex just to bust a good nut from an attractive person.
I
Once
had
they
sex
shallow sex
with
down
robot.
and make it that shallow to where it ain't about creating children and it's just a sport to where I want to have sex with attractive bodies, woman, you losing right there. Because now
On the creation. Oh, really?
Oh.
Oh, shit. What?
Word?
4 months? Only 3 or 4 months before the video, our first video. This supposed to be y'all spiritual leader? That's his brother. And just to let y'all know, the Asian lady shaking her ass is Bro Sanchez's wife. Who is that? Is that Mr. Sanchez? Is that Mr. Sanchez? And another thing, I don't see a female in the video that's even close to Bro Sanchez's shade. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's go back. Okay, the Asian lady behind Bro Sanchez is his wife. Now, if I'm not sure if y'all been paying attention so far, but all the women in this video are not even close to Bro Sanchez's skin shade. Why am I saying that? Me and his first disagreement was on
Damn, Bro Sanchez, you trying to be a spiritual leader, but the bitch ain't fucking and she scram. Bitch ain't sucking and she scram. Huh, that's cool. What this is the flat earth spiritual guru.
If the bitch ain't fucking, tell her to scram. If the bitch ain't sucking, tell her to scram. Uh-oh. That's his wife. His wife is in the video with the vixens.
I picked it up and told her call her back cause she busy. I got a bitch that got a bitch that got some bitches. When you add it all up, that's a lot of bitches.
This the end of your career, bro. This the end of your conscious career. Somebody tell this man to pay me my Blue Beam revenue.
You forgot the conscious community is fucking unconscious.
Somebody tell this man to pay me my Blue Beam, my Project Blue Beam DVD money. Cause this man is a fraud.
Fraud! Fraud! Fraud!
Wow.
Telling you to pick her up. She gotta go looking sad like I give a fuck.
Uh-oh.
And then I tell that hoe to stand.
Sanchez, Mr. Conscious, Mr. African Conscious Man. I don't see a black woman in the video.
Get money, then I tell your ass to scram, scram.
Damn. Scram. Look. I'm not knocking him. I'm not knocking him for making the video. I'm knocking him for carrying this mentality over to the conscious community. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Bro Sanchez.
Pretty much. Oh.
Niggas ain't fucking to have babies. So if they just fucking just for looks and they putting sex dolls out there and trannies out there, who they more likely to choose when you bitching all the time, complaining, you come with a bill, it's a risk I can get your ass pregnant when I'm not fucking to get you pregnant. I'm just fucking to bust a nut. It's so many niggas saying that they will buy a sex doll before they be with a woman. I'm telling y'all, they ain't lying. When they came out with these sex dolls,
I think
niggas was posting these sex dolls on their page saying, I
he's
found
gonna
my
show
wife.
something inappropriate.
Listen, the sex dolls look like real
I can't show
women.
this to you
And
guys.
they got them looking like Amber Rose and goddamn thick. You can get them thick.
Look, if the bitch ain't fucking, I wouldn't say scram. I'd say like, let's communicate better. I'm sensitive to your emotional needs. That's what I would say. But what do I know? I'm not in a gang. I think what Bro Sanchez is about to show here is inappropriate for my audience. So I'm not going to show it. You guys just going to have to look at my failed Hitler costume.
Whatever you want, skinny, whatever you want. And guess what? It's got organic like fluids and shit to mimic the vagina, the mouth, all of that shit work. And this nigga saying, hey, I found my woman. So what I'm telling you is this. If you ever looked at a sex doll, guess what a sex doll look like? A tranny. Look like Little Kim. Look like these damn gods. Pull up a picture of Krishna. Pull up
I can show this
picture
part.
of Krishna.
Pull up that gay picture, Krishna.
Pull up a sex doll real quick.
Oh shit! I
And
can't
look
show
at the
this.
face.
I can't show
It's a
this.
pretty baby face, a doll's face. So when you pull up a sex doll, it look like this is what. Oh, well, we good. I thought no, that ain't gonna hurt us. Actually, that's good because it's a doll. It ain't I don't know if that'll flag us. I don't think that'll flag us. But we ain't got.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Look at this guy.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's January 5th, 2019. I hope everybody had a good New Year's and everything. I think I already covered that.
The Earth isn't flat. This guy says that it's flat, but it is not.
A couple things I want to get into real quick. It's a Saturday. And of course, it's raining. You know, I mean, all week long we get these beautiful days, and on a Saturday, it rains. We get Saturday and Sunday off for the regular people that work full-time jobs, Monday through Friday. And the one day we want to...
How do we know it's Saturday? It could be a lie, right? Like, prove it's Saturday using science, methods, hypothesis, independent variable. How do you make the day of the week an independent variable? You can't. It's not a thing.
Walk around with our daughter and enjoy ourselves and just have a good time, and it's fucking raining. It's been doing this for a while now, you know. Seems like Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, but you know what? I don't even know how I want to bring a couple things up in terms of the flat Earth, okay? Now, I don't know what year you grew up in or what generation you're from, but there was once a thing called, and there still is, of course.
Listen to him talk about the flat Earth. He has an important message for humanity about the flat Earth. Listen.
Of course, prejudice towards a race or a religion. Okay? It's now been called out, and people don't do that anymore. I don't know why they did it to begin with anyway, but they don't do it anymore because they'll get in trouble for it. In some cases, you can get arrested for it, depending on what you do. Now, in this case, I think
Nigger, 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 niggers, 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 niggers.
it should be put on the table, you know, for people to see. And I think people should be called out on it. I think flat Earth should be a law at this point right now. You know, there's enough of us out there right now, and there's enough of us aware, and we know what's going on, that if you were to make a remark against the
flat Earth should be a law, and we should all pray that Anthony Riley creates a law for the flat Earth to be a law, because we all know it should be a law by now. By now. We've been doing this for a long time. By now.
Flat Earther. I think it should be treated as somebody making a remark in a racist tone. Why not? You know? Really, why not? I mean, we've been policed for everything else we do. Why not this? There's enough of us out there right now. There's enough people that know that the Earth is flat, and we're not being fooled anymore about this nonsense, about this garbage. You know?
Flat Earther is the new nigger. I agree. If you call someone a flat earther, that should be a hate crime. And if a nigger calls someone a flat earther, that's okay.
About the lies. There's plenty of us there now. Which means I think it should be constituted as a law if you make fun of a flat earther. Because, I mean, think about it, guys. Here, I found a parking spot right here.
Making fun of a flat earther should be illegal. You...
This isn't a law. This is reality, you know? I mean, this is something that people should realize, that the reality that they live in is totally fake and total bullshit. If people take religion, if people take race so seriously, then why aren't people taking flat earth seriously? You know what I'm saying? Because of the media. Because of the general media that the
I hate the mainstream media.
public sees. And just nonsense. Because they think if somebody believes in a flat earth, that we believe that Earth is a disc floating in space and everything else is round.
That's nonsense.
You know, these are what the scientists say to people. And this is what distracts people. You know, they're not comprehending.
We have rational
the true
flat earth
facts.
beliefs.
No, flat earthers do not believe we're a fucking disc floating in space.
No, they cherry pick all the bad flat earth peoples. And they don't present the real flat earth in the mainstream.
As a matter of fact, we are the universe right here.
Agreed.
Heaven is upon earth. Okay?
Trust
all right? It's
the
all
universe.
here, contained in a nice little package. That's what flat earth is. There is no space. There are no planets. There's nothing. Nothing at all. And that's what somebody who first gets into something like this thinks. Okay?
I used to think there were things, and then I became flat earth, and now I know that it's all a hoax.
And I mean, think about it. Really, think about it. When you first got into flat earth, okay, who did you see? What did you see? What video did you see? What brought you upon to do your research on it?
I saw Eric Dubé say that Hitler was really a good person, but he got framed by the Freemasons and the Jews to be bad guy.
Well, you know what, I'll tell you right now, if you go onto Google and you type in flat earth, you're going to get all sorts of bullshit, all sorts of nonsense that's making it more difficult for people like us to get to
So
people
true.
like people want to get into the flat earth.
Flat earth would be bigger.
I don't wanna say you,
Arwen
because
should have
pretty
1,000
much everybody who's watching me is
subs.
a flat earther, I
Sub-
would say.
sub
except
to Arwen.
whatever, the fake trolls, but we all know who those are.
P. Mars and Tim Osman, you know.
The point is, I mean, just go in there. Go in. Type Google. Go into Google and type flat earth, okay? And find out what you see.
Okay.
You can't even get the correct measurements of the diameter of the Earth.
Google.
The supposed diameter of the Earth.
Okay.
I mean, they're forgetting about the squared.
Wait, hold on.
You know,
Hold on.
you realize if AH per mile squared, if you leave the squared out, that means what we live on would be like the size of Jupiter, okay, in reality. But we don't, because we're not a planet. We're a flat plane.
Oh.
And people want to know this, and they have to realize this.
Shit.
And there's only so much we can do. There's only so many people we can get to. But you see what Google is suppressing everything. And if they weren't doing this, you don't seem to realize we're all on to something. And we all know that the Earth is flat, and beyond that at this point. But you can't get into those things with people right now. You've got to research that stuff yourself. You've got to research the simulation, the computer simulation, flat Earth and beyond, okay? You've got to research the mud floods, okay? Because there's all these signs, but you can't get anybody, you can't even bring that up. Don't bring it up with anybody, unless if you think that, you know, if you mention the mud flood with them, and then they get into flat Earth, that's a different story. If they go from there to reverse and then get into flat Earth, because, you know, some people do that. I did that with NASA. I got into NASA first, and then I got into flat Earth. So, I mean, look, there's so many ways people find the truth, and it's difficult to pinpoint what it is. And that's why when you're out there as an activist and you think people aren't showing up, it has nothing to do with the flat Earth community at all, or whatever you want to call people who believe in the flat Earth like myself. Maybe we're busy, okay? We have lives, and we try to do whatever we can do. And this look, I haven't been able to pull a video out in a couple of days now, you know, and then that's because I'm busy. Just like People are. Sometimes people can't get to, and comment into my videos, and I can't even comment back to them for 2 or 3 days because we're busy. We have lives, unfortunately. We've been forced in this slavery system that we're in. Okay? So until people figure out how to get into flat Earth, you know, and also use that as supply as a salary, then we're all just going to have to do this for the time being. And I promise you, it's just going to be for the time being right now.
What is this?
We're all going to be able to really get more people awake on this.
What is this?
And it's just because a lot of us are distracted. We all have families, and we've all got stuff to deal with.
My family think Earth sphere.
So people will be getting back to me and telling me about, you know, China has put I mean, come on, man. You know, I mean, really, and you know, and people believe this because all they have to see is a picture, a diagram of nonsense.
China, come on, man.
Complete nonsense.
No shit.
And they believe it. And that's why it's
China.
very difficult for them to believe in the flat Earth, because the only pictures that they've ever seen, just like when we weren't flat, when we were not flat Earthers, all we had to look at was a picture of space and a planet. And
You believe
yeah,
this
of course,
shit?
Why wouldn't we buy it? We knew to be true. Why would they lie about that? You know?
Yeah, why would they
It's a
lie?
true statement. It's a true picture. It's not a drawing. They wouldn't do that. See how your eyes play tricks on you.
It's not a.
Because you don't know
that's
the difference
real.
between a drawing
This
and a
is real.
You never will, because you'll
Look
never
how
see the
real
perspective of
this all is. Oh my
and that's
god.
why people look at it this way, if that makes any sense at all to you. But
Is this even appropriate to show? Am I gonna get
there's some other
flagged
things I
for
wanna
that?
mention, too. Well, I have my ingredients here because I'm making chicken rollatini. My little recipe stuff here. That's why I'm out right now. But I just I had to put this out there. I mean,
Thank God for you, CC. Everyone sub to CC.
I don't know. All right. I mean, I just see people. They're zombies. They're done. They don't know what to do anymore. I mean, they get to that age where it's just they can't be bothered. You know. I mean, there's nothing you can do for them. Okay. Work on the people that you think you've got a chance to wake up. All right. Don't fight with people that have no chance. When it comes down to family members, they'll wake up. Don't worry about that. They might think you're going through a change or something like that, or some bullshit, but once they realize it and once they see the truth, and maybe at some point they'll see one of their ridiculous actors or actresses come out and actually even mention Flat Earth.
Dude, you can't.
And they go investigate it on their own, no matter what age they are.
Video. Is this funny or what? We got a hacker on the panel. Oh shit, he ran away. He got scared. What's up, Pete Shea? Shout out to Pete Shea, the King of Ireland. I hope you get your army together to overthrow the country. I hope to see that live on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. Your microphone's not working, Jim? What a shame. I thought that was you, Jim. Is Karen B a tranny? Do we have more Karen B? I closed the Karen B video. Why would I do such a thing? Anyways, I don't know, guys. I guess that's about it. That's about all I had. So, thanks for hanging out. Good night, everyone. If anyone wants to chat, come into the Discord. I guess I'll be chilling in the Discord. Okay, letter to the dealer, 6 minutes 25 seconds in. Okay, let's see if we can find this. Letter to the dealer. Oh god. Alright, here we go.
and Pepsi and all kind of other bullshit to them. Oh, it's just real exciting stuff. So I just got done writing a deal.
Okay, so this is the time stamp that Jim has suggested. This is what the future of P. Hitler, because I can't find no woman.
Education, fucks. Oh, hey, Master Yoda, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. How'd you like to get over it? Come on, now that you can see me, why don't you come over, get in this fucking car, and let me beat the living shit out of you, you piece of goddamn garbage, you little fucking coward behind the goddamn screen. See me, I'm 60 years old, and I could break your fucking face, you piece of shit. Come on the goddamn come on over here, you little creep. Master Yoda, Master Vader's what you are. Fucking jack-off piece of shit.
Vegan Goy here is one of the most bitter, old, lonely people I've ever seen, and I'm horrified because I think this is what I'm going to be like in the future.
Yeah, fuck you. No, it hasn't, fucking Ronnie piece of shit. You're just a goddamn coward, that's all you are. I'm on my phone, so I can't block you right now, you goddamn piece of shit. That's all it is, you piece of fucking shit, you coward, motherfucking crap pieces of shit. Let me find out a way to block you out of here, you goddamn piece of fucking shit. You cowardly little shit. Try to fuck with me, you little fuck. I'll break your fucking face. You little coward. That's all you are. You're a fucking fat coward.
So I'm banned in this guy's hangout and chat room because I use the N-word, but he sits there and talks shit about the Jews constantly and then is mad at me for being racist. Because, that's totally consistent.
Fucking piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit. Let's see how I can delete this fucking piece of shit. Actions. Hide user in the channel. Bye-bye, and I can do it on the phone too, you piece of shit. Oh, I deleted the wrong one, Flat Accord Music. Sorry about that. I'll have to
I love that troll.
Undo that Flat Accord Music.
You're like trolling them and they ban out the wrong people. That's the best troll.
Anyway, I'll have to get back to my computer and undo that mess. I'll do that when I get home tonight.
Get back to my computer.
Flat Accord, I apologize. But now Ronnie's gone, a fucking piece of shit. Goddamn piece of cowardly shit. I fucking hate cowards like that. Fuck you. Hello, dealer. This is the real Jim. I don't fuck around. I ain't a jack-off like this fucking little faggot that comes on here talking about this shit. That's all he is. He's a little jack-off faggot. That's all he is.
Holy fuck.
That's fine. If they want to pay someone, that's fine. But right now, all the corporations are a big fucking bunch of liars anyway. Hi, Tabitha. How you doing?
Yeah, they are.
They're all a bunch of fucking liars anyway. So until I take
fucking
over this
liars, goddamn motherfucking liars, goddamn it. He's a fucking Jew, motherfucker.
Oh, here we go. Gotta go.
Oh, god damn it.
Wingstop.
Good night, everybody.